A shakeup among top Republicans as candidates make their case in Iowa. With more on new poll numbers, Wyatt Goolsby reports from the White House tonight. Wyatt?
Brian, the latest numbers on the GOP race show a rise, or at least a strong growth in support for the anti-establishment candidates. Outsiders like Carly Fiorina or Ben Carson and others like Scott Walker and Jeb Bush are falling. But as some candidates rise and others fall, there's one frontrunner who's remained fairly steady in his numbers, and that's Donald Trump.
Mr. Trump. Taking a break from the campaign trail today, Donald Trump reports for jury duty in New York City.
His hair, by the way, does not look bad at all.
Despite a slight dip, Trump remains the frontrunner in a Fox News poll with 25% support. On the rise, neurosurgeon Ben Carson with 12% and Texas Senator Ted Cruz with 10%. Jason Russell with the Washington Examiner says both Carson and Carly Fiorina got a boost after the recent debate.
Ben Carson talked a lot about how he's a brain surgeon and he was the only candidate to have separated twins before. But in terms of introducing their background and what they stand for and what they believe for, that was generally new for these voters.
Mike Huckabee took a strong pro-life stance on Sunday talk shows. Jeb Bush has lost ground since the debate. Trump, meanwhile, is now offering a hardline immigration plan. His new proposal calls for an end to birthright citizenship, stricter limits on legal immigration, and pushes for Mexico to pay for a wall on the border.
I will fight as hard as I can.
All the GOP contenders are blasting Democrat Hillary Clinton over her private email server used while she was Secretary of State. She is still the clear frontrunner, but Senator Bernie Sanders of Vermont is gaining ground. The vice president is also considering jumping into the race. Advisors tell Joe Biden he needs to make that decision before October 1st.
If Joe Biden decides to run, it's not clear who the Obama administration will support. In the past, the administration has supported the Clinton campaign. And in fact, this past weekend, President Obama spent some time during his vacation in Martha's Vineyard to play golf with former President Bill Clinton. Brian?
Wyatt Goolsby at the White House. Thank you, Wyatt.